me and Nick are going to talk about investment, which goes to your head now, that is, what is investment? To sum it all up in a ball, investment is a commitment of money to purchase financial instruments or the assets in order to get profitable returns in the form of interest, income, or application of the value of the instrument. An instrument, an investment involves the choice by a person or organization such as a pension fund. After some analyzation or thought into the place or the money in a vehicle, investment or assets such as property, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or the foreign assets in foreign currencies that have certain levels of risk or provide the possibility of generating returns over a period of certain time. Um, when an asset is bought or a given amount of money is invested in the bank, there is sometimes that some return will be received from the investment in the future. Investment is a term frequently used in the field of economy, business, management, and finances. It can mean saving a lot or saving money through relying on consumers. Investment can be divided into different types according to various theories, principles, and other things. While dealing with the various options of investment, the defining terms of investment need to be kept in mind. According to economies theories, investment is defined as a pre-unit production of goods which are not being consumed, but will however be used in the purpose of future production. Examples of this type of investment are goods like construction of a factory or bridge that say takes over a certain amount of time, like 6 months or a year. In terms of natural production income, gross domestic product or GDP has where it's known as gross investment. According to business management theories, investment refers to assets like machinery, equipment, buildings, and other assets like copyright or patents and goodwill. The decision for investment is also known as capital budgeting decisions, which is regarded as one of the key decisions into making an investment. How is that?
As you can tell from what Logan just said, investments are actually quite simple in their setup. In order to have an investment, you need to put things down to gain more. And these investments will help you achieve goals in life and achieve better benefits along with that. With the use of stocks, bonds, and mutual funds and things like that, there can be an enormous payout in terms of capital and other things. But you also have to remember that you don't have to invest in stuff that's here. You can also invest overseas. The two chief reasons why people invest overseas is because of diversification and growth. International investing is huge, and you want to make sure that your entire mind is just open to all of that kind of thing. So you can look and you can go check and see how BMW is doing, or see how Volkswagen is doing, and see if you want to invest with their types of things. And basically, what you look for is you want to see how they're doing. Because if they're not doing good, then you got to worry about a few different things. You got to worry about the changes in currency, because that'll affect how much money you're willing to spend if you're going to go into the stock market. You also have to worry about dramatic changes in the market value, because the value will go up and down with time. And that'll affect another one of your things. And then you also have to worry about political, economic, and social events, like what's happening in the Crimea right now. Because you don't want to put money in a country that's not stable. That's not a good sign. You also have to worry about liquidity. And liquidity will affect a lot of what happens to your investments. And you'll make sure that it's got to flow right. Because if it doesn't flow, then you don't want it. That's not good stuff. That can also be affected with less information. If you have less information, that will completely destroy what you know and want to know about the company that you're investing in or what you're investing in. And then also have foreign laws. Foreign laws will also get in your way too, depending on how much you're willing to spend. Spending overseas can be quite difficult depending on those foreign laws. And through overseas spending, you can use American depository receipts. The stocks of most U.S. companies that trade in the U.S. stock market are traded on American depository receipts. So basically, if you want to trade stock, you need to have some of those. And in the global market, you have to worry about many different things. You have to worry about mutual funds. There's also global funds, which affects the entire world, and international, which is overseas. There's also regional and country funds, and international index functions, and trading on the foreign market. Because the trading on the foreign market can be difficult, like I've told you before. And you'll also hear that, you don't want to trade overseas sometimes because of the different currency and things, but why not? You can try it. It's still an investment. Everything in life is basically investments, and you just got to put something towards it to ensure that you get those investments out of there. And basically, so if you want to take a shot at investment, go ahead. It's a different type of thing, and you can achieve more from that. I'll give you an example. So a man walks into the U.S. stock market exchange in New York, and he walks in and says, I'm going to put this money on this stock. And, with time, according to the stock market, if the stock market continues to go up, your money should rise with it. But if it goes down, then you'll lose money substantially. So there are risks involved with this type of thing. So if you want to make sure that your money stays right, then when you get money, you can usually take it out. But if you're going to lose money, then that usually means that there's a drop in the market or the drop in overseas, like the crash of 29. The 29 crash didn't actually affect the stock market because the stock market was already going down. So when the people tried to pull out all their money, there was no money to be found, and the world stock market just crashed. So watch out for investments. They can be tricky, but at the same time, they can be enormous benefits, and you want to put that towards getting other things, because when there's benefits involved, that's a good thing. And what Logan will tell you in the next one will make sure that you stay safe and stay happy. We just interviewed Mr. Sheridan to see what he thinks about investments. Here he is now. So, Mr. Sheridan, what does investing mean to you, and what do you like to invest in?
I like to invest in food and video games.
The key to investing is always saving, so be sure to save first before you invest.
Every investment you make in the near future, if it is like a property, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, each investment you make will have certain amount of risks to them. The return you hope to gain depends on the risks you are willing to take for it. There are two basic kinds of risks that matter to invest in: market risks and inflation risks. The first time and the one most investors understand best is market risk. For example, when you invest in a cyclical stock, the value of your investment depends entirely on its performance through the change in its market price and dividend payment, which can vary due to many factors. Investment in a cyclical stock, therefore, is risky to take. And trying to avoid market risk by choosing conservation investments. However, expose your investment to the other kinds of risks is pretty much inflation risks, like me. Inflation drags down how much your retirement saving will eventually buy. You invest too much on your retirement saving, your money may not earn enough to outpace inflation.